Namo Buddhaya. Brothers and sisters in the Dharma, may your hearts be honest, may your minds be clear, may courage arise without fear. Today we reflect on a truth, simple yet strong. Train what is right, not justify what is wrong. What is usual is not always wise. What is common may blind our eyes. The Buddha did not teach us to drift with the stream, but to wake up from habit and see clearly the scene. Brothers and sisters in the Dharma, hear this rhyme. Habit grows slowly. Wisdom takes time. We say, everyone does it, so it must be fine. But truth is not counted by a majority line. Anger repeated feels normal one day. Greed is often dressed in a reasonable way. Lying becomes necessary, and kindness becomes optional and secondary. What is repeated becomes familiar and tight, but familiar does not always mean right. We can get so used to a crooked path that we forget what a straight road even looks like. Wisdom is the courage to question the familiar and check if it aligns with the truth. Brothers and sisters in the Dharma, be aware. The mind loves comfort more than it loves care. To justify a habit is easy and quick. To train the right feels slow and strict. The ego whispers, "This is just who I am," while wisdom asks, "But who could I become?" The Buddha taught that what we do again and again becomes the shape of our mind in the end. Not because fate has decided our role, but because our habits quietly sculpt the soul. The mind will always seek the path of least resistance, defending its old patterns. Our practice is to gently but firmly choose the path of most benefit, even when it feels uncomfortable at first. Brothers and sisters in the Dharma, this is key. Training the right begins with what we see. Seeing anger arise before we speak. Seeing craving when the heart feels weak. Not suppressing, not pretending it's away, but choosing wisely, again and again, each day. For example, yesterday you shouted, but today you pause. Yesterday you blamed, but today you look for the cause within. One breath of restraint, one mindful stop that is training the right drop by drop. It's a daily, moment-to-moment decision to steer the ship of our mind, even if just by 1 degree, towards a better shore. Brothers and sisters in the Dharma, reflect on this. What we justify, we protect. We say, this is just my temper. This is how life is. This is just the world. And so, suffering quietly persists. When wrong is justified, it grows roots deep and suffering learns how to sleep comfortably in our lives. The Buddha never blamed the world for our pain. He pointed to the causes we entertain in our own minds. Freedom does not come from making excuses for our chains, but from having the courage to refuse to wear them. Each justification is another link we add to the chain of suffering. Brothers and sisters in the Dharma, hear this well. Training the right is not casting a spell. It does not mean being flawless or pure. It means being honest and willing to cure. Right does not shout. Right does not brag. Right quietly walks when the ego would drag us back. A small correction, a gentle turn, is worth more than all the lessons we never learn. It is far better to fall down and stand up again with insight, than to continue walking down the wrong path and insisting that we call it right. The path is about progress, not perfection. Brothers and sisters in the Dharma, remember this. The Buddha did not negotiate with ignorance. He did not say, this is just human nature. He said, this can be understood, ended, and matured. He taught us to train the mind. Right view corrected our confusion. Right effort replaced our indulgence. Right mindfulness broke the automatic flow of habit. And right wisdom allowed true freedom to grow. The entire path is about training moment by moment, not about explaining away every defilement and flaw. It's a proactive path, not a passive excuse. So brothers and sisters in the Dharma, let us see how this lives in reality. At work, we can choose honesty over convenience, even when no one is watching. In our speech, we can choose silence over a harmful but brilliant remark. In our thoughts, we can question the old negative story we repeat to ourselves. In our actions, we can let conscience guide our feet. There may be no applause, no immediate reward in sight, just the quiet, unshakable joy of living right. This is where the Dharma comes alive, not in a temple, but in your choices. Brothers and sisters in the Dharma, do not fear seeing what is wrong within you. Seeing clearly is already a sign of great strength. Do not defend the habits that bind your heart. Do not call your darkness just my part. Instead, train the right, patiently, day by day. Let the wrong fade away when it is not fed or obeyed. This is not done by force, not by shame, but by the wisdom that sees the game the mind plays. May our habits bow to the truth. May our courage be gentle but firm. May all beings learn to walk wisely, training the right, not justifying the norm. Namo Buddhaya. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining this reflection. If this message resonates with you, please consider sharing it and subscribing for more Dharma talks. May you be well.